teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome to Pasadena, California, and the iconic Rose Bowl, presented by Prudential, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see the number 7 seed in this playoff, the Penn State Nittany Lions, taking on the number 2 seed in the playoff, the Michigan Wolverines. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's quarterfinal time in the CFB, and let's get it going. Kickoff team out there. We're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. The offense now operating in empty. To the air, it's Allen. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
Well, there's nothing better for an offensive coordinator than having a quarterback kind of get into a rhythm early in this game. Another great completion. This guy is off to a great start in this big playoff game.
And that pass is incomplete. No idea who he's trying to throw it to.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
Offense getting set. It's second down. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. He'll throw it now. With the catch, it's Ross. And they've got him.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice game.
Looking to chuck it again. He escapes the pocket. Scrambling. Now he'll make the throw. Oh, he makes the catch. He made the tackle, but the offense set up with a first down in the red zone.
Well, it's another completion by this quarterback. Another great gain in a first down, and already over 30 yards through the air. This quarterback is in a zone here to start this game.
Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody. It allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run, but look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Gets made on the outroute. Tackle is made at the 4. It'll be first down and goal.
Oh, the defense. They get this offense to a third down early in the game, a chance to get them off the field, but instead this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year with a conversion.
They'll try to run it in on first and goal. Touchdown, Penn State, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. You come out in the playoff game, Kirk, no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. Run it out of the shotgun. They test the middle there, but get nothing. Well, the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle, Kurt, showing some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? And that's the quickest way to blow up a run game, is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offensive line, then you can create a lot of havoc in the middle.
Looking to scramble. He's going to take off.
Hey, if nothing else is there, good decision by this quarterback to be able to pick up some positive yards. Rather see him do that than force the ball into coverage. Good heads-up play.
Defense setting up for a passing down now with 7 DBs on the field. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Grab near the sticks. It's Haynes. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a 1st down.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on 3rd down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive, now they have a chance to put points on the board.
Picks up the first, looking for more. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Of course they're going to pick up the 1st down by running the football. You think about Michigan, you think so many legacy, incredible backs that they've had over the years. Tim Biakabatuka and Tyrone Wheatley and Leroy Hort. Man, so many good backs have come through Ann Arbor.
They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. The completion makes it 2nd and short. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. He's stopped, but he gets a 1st down.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a 1st down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that 1st down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
He makes the grab. Tackle made at the 13, but here we go, a red zone opportunity.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Ball knocked away in the end zone, and great defensive play.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball inside the 10-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
A lot of times this can be a tough play to defend because you're so concerned with getting pressure on the quarterback. But here the defense does a good job of coming off of coverage and chasing down the receiver.
Offense facing a 3rd down now. They can still get a 1st down without scoring. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Caught over the middle. It's Moore. He's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the 1st down. 4th down, looking to throw for it. On the move now. Looking to the end zone, but it's incomplete. The defense makes a huge 4th down stop.
I really thought that this was going to work out, showing an aggressive approach here, going for it on 4th down. Looked to be there, they just weren't able to complete it.
First play of the drive, he looks left for a completion. And the defense able to bring him down to wrap up the 1st quarter of play. Through one period, these teams are finding out that playoff games just feel different. Who can handle the nerves better as we head to the 2nd? Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. Scanning the field. It's Eller. Screen to the receiver in the flat. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Moves out of the pocket. He's looking to scramble. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first, keep this drive moving.
Important second down play coming up. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. That's reeled in. It's Ross. They keep the drive going. It's a first out of the 46.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving them multiple conversions now on first downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Here's a quick screen to the receiver. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. Here's a wrinkle now. They go to the Wildcat formation with an extra blocker. Let's see how this works out. And it's a direct snap. They get him down, but not before an explosive run play on this Wildcat look. It's a first down.
Boy, great job up front here getting this first down by this Penn State offense. And great combination over the years that we've seen in State College. The ability to run the football with an offensive line that can get that push and a big physical back to be able to pick up those yards, get those first downs.
And the Nittany Lions getting set on 1st and 10. Caught in the backfield. It's Reynolds. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion.
They told us all week that they thought they had an opportunity to get this tight end the football, and here they are early in the game showing that they mean business.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Back to throw. It's Aller. Makes a quick catch. Tackled pretty quickly, but that is a decent gain on the throw. It's the 2-minute timeout. Nice to have a close game here as we approach the half. 3rd and short here in this playoff. It's the 9th play of the drive coming up. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. The offense will go for it here on 4th down and 3. Now the offense will spend a timeout here, wanting to come up with the perfect call on this important play coming up. And the coach chooses to go for a field goal attempt here, trying to connect from 41 yards away. Oh, he missed it. Off target that time. After the miss, it's still a 7-point lead.
Oh, off the upright there. Boy, he hit it clean. It was end over end. I thought it had a real chance, and the ball just kind of kept moving on him, and then doink, right off the upright.
Gonna run it. It's Haynes. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Second down play coming up. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Catch is made along the sideline just before going out of bounds. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down. New set of downs for the offense. 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back. Looking for the wideout. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Well, the offense coordinator with the right call, trying to take a shot there, but just poor execution. They couldn't come up with a big play. Let's see if the coach tries it again later, or maybe in the second half.
Now it's second down here. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. What a catch! And he goes down after a big chunk play, the kind of explosive play this offense has been looking for. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. The drive stays alive with that first down completion. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw a good pass rush there on first down.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Following the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 39. We'll look to throw it here on second down. Makes the catch. It's Haynes. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Caught near the sticks. It's Prescorn. It's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
Chris, there's a lot of pressure on this offense here early in this game. They're down early, 3rd down and long. Nice job of protecting. The last thing they want to do is have to punt this ball away. So instead, quarterback has time. Nice throw, and it's a first down.
Offense sets up for play number 8 on this drive. Looking to pass here on second down. Oh, what a grab! They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Looking for a receiver. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he'll be stopped just short of the end zone at the 1. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. 2nd and goal for the offense. And the quarterback dropping back. Touchdown, Michigan, as they fight back here in this playoff game.
Let's go. What a fantastic half we've had here. We talk about a last-minute lead change through the air, and we can only hope the second half's going to be as exciting as this has been.
And they tack on the extra point. The BAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. This will likely be the last play of the half. The offense bracing here for a heavy blitz. Direct snap. He gets loose. They bring him down, but the Wildcat look produces an explosive run to get a first down. The offense will call a timeout. That's their 2nd of the half. One play already to the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. Looking to throw. It's Aller. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And it's incomplete. Trying for a big play there as time runs out in the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Nittany Lions will kick this away to start the second half. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. First play of the second half is a handoff. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the 2nd and 3rd down coming up.
He makes the catch. They stop out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
That's a nice completion here by this Michigan offense. And when Michigan is really clicking, you think about over the years, they've been efficient within that passing game, being able to throw the football to complement a very physical running game. Nice play.
Second down after that previous play. Sticking with the running game. Gets the first and still running. They bring it down, but the gain moves the ball into enemy territory at the 43.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes him block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
They make the tackle, but that play moves it inside the red zone. The Wolverines lining up here on 1st and 10. In the red area, it's Haynes. Tackled, but 1st down.
Nothing better than an offense on 1st down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
He escapes the pocket. Touchdown, Wolverines! And they jump on top during the second half. Well, the call was sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down in the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust. He's going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up into the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6.
And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And there's the handoff. He tests the middle, he gets stuck. That one goes nowhere.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
Empty backfield, offense spreading the field with 5 wide. QB keeper all the way. It'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. To throw, it's Aller. Grab down the middle, it's Hudson. And uses his speed to pick up solid yardage.
You know, this is what makes this receiver so dangerous. If you play him in man, he can run by you for a big play. You decide to sit back in zone, and he's got the savvy and instincts to be able to find that soft spot in the zone, make a catch, and be dangerous after the catch as well.
Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down. The misfire on first down makes it 2nd and 10 from the 46. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Quick throw over the middle. He's got his man in the open field. They finally get him down, but this passing game has produced a chunk play.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
Looking to throw it on first down. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
One way to slow down a very gifted quarterback is to be able to get pressure on him. Right now, the defense coordinator is doing a great job of mixing up the looks, and the defense is winning the line of scrimmage, and I think it's really impacting this quarterback's rhythm.
Pop over the middle. It's Reynolds. They bring him down, but that play moves him into scoring position. 1st and 10 from the 11. The Nittany Lions are looking to take advantage of this red zone trip.
Well, the defense loads up to show blitz, and anytime they bring that kind of pressure, the quarterback knows he's got to be able to get the ball out of his hands quickly. Nice job of locating the tight end for that first down.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Behind the line, it's Reynolds. Brought down at the 5 after the completion. Defense getting pushed back. An important 3rd down conversion coming here in the red zone. Looking downfield, it's Aller. On the move now. Nobody open downfield. He just throws it away.
Well, they've had a great rhythm throughout this drive, over 70 yards on the drive, but now an incompletion, and it brings up a big 4th down to see if they can keep this going.
Here comes a gamble. Offense on the field, going for it on 4th down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Caught near the goal line. And he scores. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. That kind of execution on a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. Sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
Talking about quickness, that play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
He fires this throw and is intercepted. Not much on the return, but that's an important takeaway. Sets up the offense at the 34.
It's 3rd and long, so as an offensive coordinator, you can either play it conservative or trust your quarterback and take a shot downfield. They elect the latter, and it ends up backfiring.
Back to throw. It's Aller. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down. So 2nd and 10 here as they try to stay out of 3rd and long here in this tie game in the 3rd quarter. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Grab down the middle. It's Penn. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Caught over the middle. It's Reynolds. And they bring him down, but that's enough for a first down as the clock runs down here in the third quarter. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. On the ground, it's Singleton. They finally stop him at the 8. It'll be first and goal.
How about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
That pass is incomplete. Unclear who the intended receiver was that time.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
So getting nothing in first down makes it second and goal from the 8. Second down, we're going to throw it. Screen to the wide receiver. And the defense swarms him. They've got him behind the line of scrimmage. The offense facing a third and goal from a long way away. Dropping back, it's Allen. Bringing pressure. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Man, I love to see the big guys get a chance to make a play like this. Usually it's the guys off the edge, the linebackers, maybe a blitz, but instead, the big fella at nose tackle gets the sack.
Net kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. And with that, they retake the lead. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Quarterback making some changes at the line. First down, looking to throw the ball. That's caught. It's Haynes. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
That's reeled in. It's Haynes. Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion.
Well, fourth quarter down by a couple of scores. This offense doing everything they can to not just score points, but do it in a hurry, trying to preserve the clock. Here, they're tackled in bounds. They don't pick up a first down. Good job by this defense to keep that clock moving.
Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back. Looking to throw for the first down. The pass is intercepted. Not much on the return, but Penn will set up the offense at the 35. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. The offense, excellent field position to start this drive. Leaning on the run game here. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
To throw, it's Allen. Pressure is coming. And it's incomplete, comes up a little short on that throw. these plays we've had so far. Third down and the crowd really getting into it. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Grab down the middle. It's Reynolds. They stop him at the 22. This offense in great scoring position now.
Oh, big hookup here. They're forced to throw the ball on third down, and the connection's going to keep this drive alive, and also, more importantly, just keep that clock moving.
Playoff dreams coming down to the final 2 minutes here. Offense looking to keep the football and secure the win. That's a design quarterback keeper. They bring him down, but that play will set up a first and goal now at the 10.
Total control right now, Chris. You just got to assume. Just keep running the football. You look at the clock, in their favor. You look at the field position where they are, obviously in their favor. So it just makes sense. Keep it on the ground, keep pounding, run that clock because you got everything working in your direction.
And it's a direct snap. Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Penn State.
Well, that's why you practice right there, Chris. This offense had the pressure, the game on their back. They deliver, they get a touchdown, and now make this a two-possession game with under 2 to go. Like their odds of closing this game out.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Extra point, up and good. A double-digit lead now here in the fourth quarter. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start with the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. First down. They're going to throw the football. Caught over the middle. It's Klein. They bring it down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid game. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. Here comes a first down pass attempt. He's running out of time here. And that's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Well, there's nothing like pressure to affect the accuracy and the timing of the quarterback trying to throw a football. And on this play, they end up flushing him out to his left, contacted him as he's trying to throw the football. That's what led to this incompletion.
Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Well, this offense has a long way to be able to get back and potentially win this game, but they're doing the right things, managing the clock, picking up good yards, and getting out of bounds.
The Wolverines will have first and 10 here. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. And looking to throw now on first down. On the run, he'll let it go. Defense breaks it up. Nice play. Incomplete.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
Looking to scramble. Or throwaway there. Gave up on the play, but now it's going to bring up third down.
I mean, I like this play. And not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Finds his man. It's Moore. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down. Needs a completion here on fourth down. Moves out of the pocket. And it's incomplete, and the drive will fizzle out here in the final minutes. So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration. The course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to do it. The winner survives and advances in the playoff bracket. We'll talk to you down the line. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.